Afternoon. But lovely if you're joining me. This is my second day of 15 minutes daily writing bursts. And what I'm doing is my work in progress, which is my fourth book. It's a memoir. It's just to keep connected with it because even though I have dedicated writing time, I do the Friday writers' room on Zoom, I do Monday morning pages, I have the writers' circle in person in London. Next week, I've got an all day writing in person event in London, which is called Writing, where we just work on our book from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's absolutely fantastic for really going deep on your book. But these 15 minutes are just little check-ins. I'm working on a book. You might be writing articles for your Substack. You might be writing an essay, whatever it is. But whatever that longer form writing project is, it's to keep the connectivity with it. Because, the problem is when you only dip in, even if you're dipping in once or twice a week. I know this, you lose the threads and the energy of what you're trying to do with that work. So, this is an experiment that I'm doing to keep the connection with my longer writing project. And it's interesting. I did it yesterday, as you know, for the first time. Well, you might not know. And the thoughts of it then kept in my head all day long. Like, even when I took my daughter swimming after school, I still had like little threads permeating. So I think it's about doing the work, the 15 minutes of how many words you can get down, but it's also setting that, keeping those channels open with your long form work. It's a busy chat day for me today because I'm also on again at 1 p.m. because I'm a brand creative conceptual language person, and I've got my creative design partner coming on doing branding 101. So if you're about 1 o'clock, I'll see you then. But if everybody gets their laptops open or your notebook ready, and we're going to do 15 minutes, I have a sun timer, and that will time our 15 minutes. And then at the end, oh yes, thank you, Georgina. Yeah, I like it too, like keeping your connection. Obviously, if you're watching this later on, that's fine. This is your virtual sun timer for doing 15 minutes of work on your long form writing project. Okay, let's ready and go. Okay, anyone who's just joining, we're just doing our 15 minutes of writing on a long form project. And apologies if you can hear the tree surgeons in the next door garden to my office. anyone who's just joined on, we're just doing our 15 minutes of daily writing on long form projects. We're just still doing our 15 minutes of daily writing, and apologies for the tree surgeon noise in the next door garden. Okay, and that's our 15 minutes. I've got yoga at 10:30, but actually, now I've started this, I think I'm going to work on it. I think I'm going to turn over and do like another 15 minutes. But thank you for joining me, everybody. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. As I was saying at the beginning of the live, it's just a chance to keep connected with your long form work without that fear, because like now I was like, oh, I need to do 15 minutes, and now I've done it, I'll probably do like another 15 minutes, and that's half an hour that I wouldn't have done, and I could have easily have spent like scrolling or reorganizing my emails. But it's really to keep that connectivity with your long form project, so then it's percolating in your head for the rest of the day. So I'll do this again tomorrow if anybody wants to join me and work alongside me. I haven't quite planned out what time I'll do it, because it's an election day. My youngest daughter's school is a polling station, so I will have her with me, but I will figure that out during the course of the morning, and then post it on live when I'm going to do another 15 minutes. And then if you're about at 1 o'clock today, I'm doing a half an hour lunch and learn Q&A with my creative brand design partner. So I'm a language creative, and I work in a creative partnership with a brand designer, and we're going to be talking about branding 101, getting your brand started, and taking some questions. So do join me then, or maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.